This is the homework solution for page 200, number 4 through 8. We have number 4 here. Number 4 has several parts. Part A asks us to graph. Here's the table that we have. What I have here is the graph already in place, and I need it to match this information. Okay? So, my x value, my input is going to be my books read. So let me just write that here in my x-axis. So right here, this is the axis, and this is going to be books read. Okay? The fact that is books read, and it looks like it's going up by how many times each? It looks like it's going up by 1. So let me just write the number. Let me make that red just for us, right? I'm going to make this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And next one, the other axis. Okay. It looks like this is going to be page. So page. Okay. Red. Right. And I could also make that black. And that is my y-axis. Okay. That is my y-axis. Okay. And that is by 35 each. So let's go. 30. Oops. Here, let's make that red. So again, here we go up by each time 35. So 35, 70, 105. Right, because each time it's going up by 35. 35 plus 35 is 70. 70 plus 35 is 105. 105 plus 70 is 140. 140 plus 35 is 175. Okay, 175 plus 35, it should be, okay, yep, 210. So 210 here. Okay, and let's plot all these values. So the first one, let's make that point blue. Yeah, the first one is 1 comma 5. So 1 book read, 35 pages, right here. 2 books read, right, 70 pages. 3 pages, 105 pages. Book 4, it's 140. And book 5, 175. Alright, good. Okay, that should be how this graph looks like. You should notice it's a linear equation because it goes straight, right? It goes linear. It's a straight line. So I could even put the dashes here for you. It's not that perfect, sorry. Okay, right? Or I could draw a straight line with one of these. Okay, let me make that. How about brown? Okay. Looks like it's a straight line right here. Boom. Okay. Right, there you go. Okay, that could be the equation. Now, could I do this? Would this make sense? No, this wouldn't make sense because I would be going to negative books read and negative pages read. You can't have negative books read, so that's why we always start from 0, 0, okay? And just want you to know that this is the line that goes on forever, so let's draw the arrow right here. Good. That is the arrow. All right. Good. Okay. Good. That's the first one. The second one asks us to write an equation to describe this relationship. So, okay. We can look here. We first need to find the slope. So, which is my change of y over my change of x. All right. The x is the input, which is going to be my books read. Here's the graph as well. Oops, sorry. Right, which is my books read, my x-axis, my input, and the y is the output, or the pages read, which is this page, okay? Remember, the slope is defined by the change of y over the change of x, but this time there's some content to what y and x is. And again, we know that the y is the books read because that is on the vertical, right? And the change of x is books read. Okay, so that is the change of books read. So we can do that. Okay, there you go. How did I get 35? Because, look at this. How much is y changing? Right? From 0 to 35, it's what? 35. 35 what? 35, do you see this? Pages read divided by 1 book read. Do you see that? Change of y over change of x. That's why the slope is 35 pages read over 1 comic book. That is what the slope is. And it is a proportional relationship, so the y-intercept is 0, 0. Let me show you here again. Do you see how it's 0, 0 here? There you go. Okay, so the equation could be written as, right, let's just plug it in. Y equals mx plus b. What is m? M is our slope, which is 3 over 5. So 35 over 1. My y-intercept is 0. So that would be our equation. Good. C, it says find the number of pages read if 8 comic books were read. Okay. So I decided to put it in a chart. Okay. I decided to put it in a chart format. Okay. So I basically have this chart, but I extended it a little bit further, okay? So 1 book, 35 pages, 2, 73, 105, 4 books, 140 pages, 5 books, 175. Let's continue. 6 books, so we go up each time 35 pages. So 6 books, 175 plus 35 is 210. Wait, did I add it right? 175 plus 35, yep, 210. Good. Then what about 7? So again, we go up by 35 pages for each comic book. So 210 plus 35 is 245. 240, 245. For 8 books, we have 245 plus 35, which is 280. Good. So at 8 comic books, we have 280 pages, okay? Or what some students did is, do you see this is 4 pages? So 4 books, okay? 4 books, and they have, for 4 books, they read 140 pages. So 4 to 8, how do we get to that? Like, what do we multiply? What is the scale factor, right? 4 times 2 gets you 8. So 140 times 2 is also going to be 280. Good? You can do it multiple ways, okay? If you keep graphing this, it should, right, for 8, it should go up here up to 280. Okay? There you go. Next one, we have number 5. Okay? All number 5 asks us to do is to graph and give us the equation. Okay? So, I'm going to pull it up. We have 5. Okay? The first thing that you want to look at is the slope. So, let's do this. Okay? Here's the pen. So, how much are we going up by? Oops, sorry. How much are we going to go up by? 1, 2. So, this is positive 2 for the y. And how much are we going to go over by? Make that purple. Over 1. So the slope for this one is m is equal to change of y, which is 2, over x, which is 1. Okay? The y-intercept is the point that the line intersects, and b is equal to 0. Okay? If we do that, we get the equation right here. Slope change of y is 2, change of x is 1, intercept is 0, 0. Plug in the equation, you should get y equals to 2 over 1x plus 0. This is a proportional relationship. Next. Okay, let's do 6. Again, we start from this point. And, ooh, it looks like, you see how this doesn't, like, you really can't tell what this is? So I'm going to go all the way up here, okay? So each time it's 4. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So this is plus 24. Right? And purple, how much do I go over by? This is 2. Okay? So my slope here, right? Let me make that, right? It's m is equal to 24 over what? Right? 2, which can be reduced to 1 12 over 1. Okay? 24 divided by 2 is just 12 over 1, right? You're pulling out the GCF of 2. Good. The y-intercept here, okay, the y-intercept here, it is b equals to 0. Okay? Again, let's see if I wrote that equation correct. Okay? Right? It goes up how much? Yeah. Well, I did 12 over 1. Okay? I decided to just do 12 over 1 here. Okay? There you go. 12 over 1, the y-intercept is 0, 0. So the equation should have been, it's down here, y equals to 12x plus 0. Okay, there you go. All right? So the next one, 7. Okay, let's count it again. Ooh, this time it started here, and it goes all the way up here. Okay? They don't actually tell us the points, okay? So I'm just going to assume it's 1 by 1 by 1, okay? All right? So let's count. Okay? All right, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 6. And we go over here how many times? Purple, which is going to be 1, 2 plus 2. Okay? So m slope is equal to what is 6 over 2, which is going to be simplified into 3 over 1. And the b, okay, where it intersects. Ooh, sorry, I think I made that green, right? Yep, it's right here. Right, this is 1, so this is 2, so b is equal to negative 2. Right, plug this into your equation. Slope, right, 6 over 2. If you plug that into your intercept, ooh, your intercept was actually negative 2 here. Right, you can simplify this. 6 over 2 just becomes 3 over 1. So this can be 3 over 1 with the intercept of negative 2. Right, this is not proportional because it does not intersect the point 0, 0. Okay, let's do 8. Once again, we need to find the slope. So I start here, count up, right? That is 1 for the change of y. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my change of x. So my slope here is change of y over x, so it's 1 over 4. My y-intercept here, right, 1, 2, so it's b is equal to positive 2, because that is the positive of the y-axis. Here's my equation. Just put that over here. That's number 8. Okay, 1, 4. The intercept is 0, 2. So I have to put here 2 for the intercept. Okay, this would be the equation for that line. There you go. That is the homework solution for page 200, number 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.